All right, so we've gotten a lot of questions on how to apply an offset to text or images within the LOKLiK IdeaStudio software. I want to point out that I am running version 1.9.4, which is the latest version of the software, and the new update came with this new star for offset. So what I'm going to do here is just simply show you how easy it is to apply an offset to your images. Now I've got these flowers that I imported in from the library, and I'll show you an example of that in a second. But when I do that, I simply imported it in and tried to apply an offset, and it did nothing. It didn't do anything to it. So what I need to do is under my layers option on the far right, you'll see that my folder is selected, and my folder contains all the components or layers that make up my three flowers. What I really need to do is click on the first shape and scroll to the bottom and hold the shift key down and select all of those layers. Now the actual layers of the image are selected. I can go under offset and apply my offset however big I want that to be. And there it is, just like that. You can't do it on the folder level under layers, but you can do it once you select all the individual layers of your image. So how did I import that image? Under library, I went to images and I found one that I like, which was these three flowers, and I'll go ahead and select this rose and add that to my canvas as well, so you can take a look at this. So with the image selected, you would think that you could just go up under offset and apply your offset, but you can see that nothing actually happened. What you have to do again is go under layers, select the shapes that make up that image, and then go under offset and apply the offset you want. All right, so the next thing I wanted to point out about this offset feature is that I've got all these little holes in my offset, and I want those to go away. So back under layers, let's take a look at that. So here is my folder that contains my pink rose, and at the bottom of my screen is my shape. What I have found and what I've had success with so far is I select the offset shape or layer, and then on the ribbon across the top, I want to click on Ungroup to Layers. So now you can see that offset shape has now broken down into all the little pieces that make up that offset, including all the little holes that may be there. Now with all of those selected, because I'll never want to cut all those individual pieces. And when you do go to cut, you could just select this one offset shape. But if you don't like having all these extra pieces or layers in your file, go up under, with all of them selected, go up under the ribbon again and click on Unite. Now you can see I have one rose offset layer, and when I send that to back, you can see it's perfect with my rose, and that's what I would cut with my image. Now you can do the same thing with text. So I'm going to use the text tool, click anywhere on my canvas, and I'll type in Felicia. And I will make that a little bit bigger so you can see it better. Right, and then under properties for text, so with the text layer selected, I clicked on the properties on the right. I can change my font to whatever I may want. You've got a lot of LOKLiK fonts here that you can choose from. You can also pull in system fonts if you want, and you can search for fonts. I will search for one that I like to use called Hey Butterfly. And I'm going to go ahead and change my background color to something other than black, because by default the offset is going to come in black. All right, so now I've got my image or my text. I can go back up to offset and just simply change that to what I want it to be. Maybe that looks good to me, but I still have that little hole in the background. So back under layer, I've got my text for Felicia, and at the bottom here is my offset. And I can go back up under Ungroup to Layers, click that, and then see that at the top I have the pieces and parts that make up my offset, and simply click Unite and send to back. And there you go. That's how easy it is to do offset in LOKLiK Studio software. Let us know if you have any questions or comments, and we'll do our best to answer them or create additional videos. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Lots more LOKLiK videos coming up.